All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody, as we're getting set for the second game of our doubleheader here for you tonight. We go to the AFC West. It'll be the Seattle Seahawks and the San Diego Chargers. Now that we're using Madden 19, we can put them in San Diego. We have an extra stadium in which to do so. These two teams played back in Week 5, and the Seahawks beat the Chargers in a rainstorm up in Seattle by a score of 13-10. The rematch here today. Both the Seahawks and the Chargers are 3-4 on the season. And let's take a look at the standings in the AFC West. Kansas City is 6-2. The Raiders one game back at 5-3. And then we have Seattle and San Diego, both 2 games behind the Raiders, 3 behind the Chiefs at 3-4. Denver bringing up the rear at 1-7. So a big game for both of these teams to at least get back in the AFC wildcard picture as we get to the halfway point of the season. Evil Dead is now 76-47. He's taking the Chargers in this one. Waldo is now 8-8 on the season. Don't know who he's picking yet. And Viking Skywalker is 25-21 on the season. Don't know who he's picking yet as well. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head out to Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California, on the campus of San Diego State University. It'll be the Seahawks and the Chargers here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome into Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. It's the Chargers and the Seahawks. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Evil Dead's got the Chargers. Waldo's got the Chargers. And we'll see who Viking Skywalker wants to take. Misty's going with Seattle. The Seahawks will kick off. The Chargers get the ball first. Run away live from San Diego. From the 5-yard line, Fields brings it back. And Fields brings it out to the 30-yard line on the return. Number 26. Marcus Fields, the rookie out of Stephen F. Austin. Starting quarterback for the San Diego Chargers, Ethan Garbers, the second-year quarterback out of UCLA. Waldo Farley smartening up. Madden 19 has 2 extra stadiums, so I can finally get the Chargers out of Los Angeles. I don't want to play them in that soccer stadium, and I really don't like sharing the Coliseum with the Rams, so we use this extra stadium and put them in San Diego. Works for me. And I can call them the San Diego Chargers again. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Everybody in tight. Garbers under center. Garbers back. Throws. And incomplete. Let's take a look at the Charger offense. Up front, Speaks, Myers, Kennedy, and Haynes. And then it's Tate, Fields, Lattimore, Roush, and Watkins. Chargers have 2 offensive linemen named Myers. You saw that. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers at the 30-yard line. Beautiful day in San Diego. Sunny skies, 77 degrees. 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. 2nd and 10. Garbers back. Throws. Caught by Lattimore. Marcus Lattimore, the 3rd oldest of the 4 Lattimore brothers, out to the 37-yard line, a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 3rd and 4 for the Chargers. Marcus Lattimore in his 4th year out of Tulsa. He spent 3 years with the Eagles and now with his 1st year here with the Chargers. 3rd and 4 for San Diego. 4 receivers set wide. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's back. Garber's looking. Throws. Caught by Jacoby George out to the 43-yard line. The 2nd-year receiver out of the University of Miami. A gain of 6 and a Charger first down. Wes Cochran, the linebacker, on the tackle in his 2nd year out of Cincinnati. I don't have a pick from Viking Skywalker. Is he still with us or did he leave? He's upset the Rams lost, I guess. First and 10 from the 43-yard line. Garber's under center. Hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore picks up 2 yards to the 45. Let's take a look at the Seahawk defense. They play a 4-3. Rossini, Hamilton, Mills, and McCoy up front. Linebackers, McKenzie, Cochran, and Wright. And the secondary, McCoy, Smith, Morgan, and Hubert. Seahawks have 2 defensive players named McCoy. They have Nick McCoy, the defensive back, and Morgan McCoy, the defensive end. 2nd and 8 from the 45. Chargers in the offset eye. Garber's under center. Garber's draws back. Dumps it off to Watkins. He can't hold on. Incomplete. He took a shot from the linebacker, Randall McKenzie, in his 8th year out of Florida. That's James Watkins, the 10th year receiver out of Rutgers. Excuse me. It'll be 3rd and 8 for the Chargers at their own 45. Opening possession of the game. 4 wide. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's draws back. In trouble. Throws downfield. Caught by Watkins. Steps out of bounds at the 42-yard line. A gain of 13 yards and a San Diego first down. I just like calling them the San Diego Chargers. They should still be there. And I think y'all would agree with that. Because I have Madden 19, they're the San Diego Chargers, they're the Oakland Raiders, and they're the Washington Redskins. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Garber's in the shotgun. High snap. Fakes the handoff. Throws. Incomplete. Misties for the Seahawks. That'll stop the clock with 6:03 left in the first. Watkins, the intended receiver, will be 2nd and 10. I think if you polled every NFL fan in the country, I bet you over 95% would want the Chargers to go back to San Diego. Viking Skywalker going for the Chargers. Garber's throws deep. Incomplete. So all 3 of you are rooting for the Chargers. Nick McCoy knocked that one down. In his 7th year out of Texas Tech, it'll be 3rd down for San Diego at the Seattle 42-yard line. 5:58 left. San Diego's a beautiful town. I got to visit there twice when I was at Edwards Air Force Base. I went to a Charger game. 3rd and 10 from the 42. Garber's back to throw. Garber's looking. Still looking. Throws deep. Caught by Sanders down to the 14-yard line. That's Steve Sanders, the rookie out of Florida. Good for 28 yards down to the Seahawk 14-yard line. First down, San Diego Superchargers. I went to a playoff game when I was stationed at Edwards Air Force Base. I went to the Dolphin-Charger playoff game. What season was that? Was that 93? 94? I can't remember. It was one of those 2 seasons. The Chargers won that game. I was like the only one there rooting for the Dolphins. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Garber's under center. Garber's play action. Looking. Throws. Back of the end zone. And he's out of bounds. Incomplete. He threw it a bit too far. Jacoby George caught the football, but he was beyond the end line. The second-year receiver out of Miami. That'll stop the clock. 5:19 left in the first. Long opening drive by the Chargers. 2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line. 4 wide. Garber's in the shotgun. George in motion. Garber's back. Throws underneath to George. He can't hold on. Pass was broken up by Russell Smith, the 14th year linebacker out of Alabama, the former Raider. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 14-yard line. I know they've been in Los Angeles now for what, 7 seasons, 8 seasons? I still don't like calling them the LA Chargers. To me, they'll always be the San Diego Chargers. It'll always be the Oakland Raiders for me also. Nothing against Vegas. You're right, it doesn't feel right. It'll be 3rd and 10. Chargers at the Seahawk 14-yard line. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's drops back. Looking. In trouble, rolls out. And Garber's throws it away. Incomplete. And after this really long drive, the Chargers are going to have to settle for 3. It'll be 4th and 10 at the Seahawk 14-yard line. He was looking for Deon Tate, the 8th-year receiver out of Vanderbilt. And now Tyler Hines. This will be from 31 yards to put the Chargers on the board first. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Chargers lead it 3-0. 5:04 left to play here in the first quarter. We're live from Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Week 8 here at Jammin' Sports. Seattle will get the ball for the first time, down 3-0. We'll wrap up Week 8 tomorrow night. We'll have a doubleheader for you. It'll be the Vikings and the Packers, followed by the Giants and the Jets. That'll be tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern. There's the kick. From the goal line, Nixon brings it back over the 20-25. And Nixon out to the 31-yard line. That's Devin Nixon, the 9th-year safety out of Maryland, on the return. Starting quarterback, Devin Wade, in his 9th year out of Texas. Both the games tomorrow night should be good. Vikings-Packers, that's a battle for first in the NFC Central. And the Giants at 7-0 take on the 5-2 Jets, the battle for New York. That'll be the Monday night game. I believe tomorrow night's games are going to be both really good. Viking Skywalker, I wish you were with us last night. Those were both barn burners last night. Yep, 1st and 10. Wade under center in the I formation. Wade to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert to the 29, a loss of 2 yards. Tackle made by number 30, Cody Savage, the 2nd-year safety out of Oregon. The Cardinals beat the Eagles 36-31. That game kept going back and forth. And then the Raiders in overtime beat the Broncos 40-37. They were both high-scoring games last night. Both games went back and forth. That Raider-Bronco game was something else. On 2nd and 12 from the 29, Wade looking. Wade throws near side, caught by Gilbert, and his momentum takes him out of bounds at the 26, a loss of 3. Seahawks going backwards. It'll be 3rd and 15 for Seattle. The Seahawks beat the Chargers 3 weeks ago up in Seattle, 13-10 in a monsoon. Much better weather today. 3 receivers to the far side on 3rd and 15. Wade in the shotgun. Wade, play action. Wade throws deep, caught by Gibson. And Blake Gibson out to the 43-yard line. 31 yards to Blake Gibson, the 6th-year receiver out of Rutgers. First down, Seahawks into Charger territory. Tackle made by Zach Lockett, the rookie out of Troy. Give you a heads up, I will not be on Thursday night or Friday night. Misty will, she'll be here, playing Spyro the Dragon. First and 10 from the 43-yard line. Wade in the shotgun. Wade to Gilbert. And Gilbert to the 40, a gain of 3 yards. Let's take a look at the Seahawk offense. Up front, Turner, Walters, Parks, Anderson, and Carpenter. And then it's Gibson, McKenzie, Gilbert, Jones, and Clay. 3:35 and counting in the first quarter. Chargers up 3-0. 2nd and 7 for the Seahawks at the Charger 40-yard line. In the I formation, Wade under center. Wade, play action, watch out. He gets sacked back at the 47-yard line. On the safety blitz, Cody Savage comes in and gets the sack. A loss of 7 yards. It'll be 3rd and 14 for Seattle, back at the 47-yard line. Cody Savage turning into a great safety in his 2nd year out of Oregon. Coming up on 3 minutes for Seattle. 3rd and 14 here in the first quarter at the San Diego 47-yard line. 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Throws near side. Caught by Walker down to the 30-yard line. Colby Walker, a gain of 17. The 5th-year receiver out of Boise State. First down, Seahawks. John Majors on the tackle, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Utah. First down, Seattle. These two teams played last season here in San Diego, and the Chargers beat Seattle that day 48-10. It was a kill. In the I formation, Wade to Gilbert, and Gilbert makes his way to the 27, a 3-yard gain. Let's take a look at the Chargers defense. They play a 4-3. Keith, Gore, Watson, Smith up front. Linebackers, Lynch, Briggs, and Bolton. And the secondary, Grove, Savage, Lockett, and Majors. 2:10 and counting here in the first. 2nd and 7 for Seattle at the Charger 27-yard line. Chargers lead it 3-0. Still the opening possession for Seattle. Wade in the shotgun. Wade to Gilbert. And Gilbert to the 25. Just a 2-yard gain. Terry Gilbert, the 9th-year back out of Texas. Verlin Wells on the tackle in his 5th year out of Oklahoma State. It'll be 3rd and 5 from the 25-yard line. 5 wide for Seattle. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Throws deep. Caught by Jones. Rupert Jones down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 11. First down, Seattle. Rupert Jones in his 11th year out of Oklahoma. The tight end. Odell Briggs on the tackle, the 8th-year linebacker out of Wisconsin. First and 10 from the 14-yard line. Seahawks come out, 5, make it 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun. Wade to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert to the 10. A gain of 4 yards. Verlin Wells on the tackle again to be 2nd and 6. We're down to 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. on a beautiful sunny day here in Southern California in San Diego. On 2nd and 6 from the 10. 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun. Wade drops back. Wade throws underneath, caught by Allen. He actually lost a yard on that. Lawrence Allen, the third-year back out of Tennessee Tech. It'll be 3rd and 7 for Seattle at the Charger 11-yard line. We're down to 19 seconds in the first quarter. They should be able to get the playoff in time. On 3rd down, Wade in the shotgun, takes the snap. Wade throws, caught by Gibson, down to the 4. Is it a first down? No. And that's the end of the first quarter. Chargers up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. We go to the second quarter. Chargers lead the Seahawks 3-0. It'll be 4th and inches for the Seahawks at the Charger 4. Do they go for it or do they kick the field goal? Does Cody Foster come on out? They're going to kick the field goal. This will be a 21-yard attempt by Cody Foster to tie the game. Third-year kicker out of Stanford. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 3. First play of the second quarter. A 21-yard field goal by Cody Foster ties up the contest. Seattle comes in at 3-4. The Chargers come in at 3-4. Both teams currently tied for 3rd in the AFC West. And now Dakota Cochran will kick off. This will be fielded about 3 yards deep. Sanders brings it back out over the 20. And Sanders, Steve Sanders, the rookie out of Florida, out to the 24-yard line. First down, Chargers. In a tie ball game. There's 2 extra stadiums in Madden 19. I use one for the Chargers. I use the other for the Dolphins. That way the Dolphins can be in like an updated Orange Bowl. I don't like Hard Rock Stadium as a stadium. I really don't like it. First and 10 from the 24-yard line. 4 wide for the Chargers. Garber's in the shotgun. Throws downfield, caught by Watkins. Out to the 35, a gain of 11. To James Watkins, first down, Chargers. Viking, Skywalker, Waldo, and Evil Dead all took the Chargers in this one. We're currently tied at 3 here in the second quarter. If you missed the earlier game, the 49ers defeated the Rams 14-9. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. Garbers hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore pushes forward out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Make sure, yeah, 14-9. I had that right. It'll be 2nd down and 4 yards to go for the Chargers at their own 41. Garber's under center. Pump fakes. Hands off to Lattimore up the middle. And Marcus Lattimore to the 46-yard line. A gain of 5. And that'll be a Charger first down. Well, who do they play next week? Let's find out. In week number 9, Seattle will be on their bye week next week. And the Chargers play at Buffalo. First and 10 from the 46. Garbers under center. Anders in motion. Garbers hands off to Lattimore. Lattimore out to the 46, no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Caleb Hamilton on the tackle for Seattle. So Seattle's off next week. In 2 weeks, Seattle will play Denver. They'll host the Broncos. The byes start next week. 2nd and 10 from the 46-yard line. Garbers in the shotgun. Hands off to Lattimore up the middle. And Marcus Lattimore all the way out to the 45. A gain of 9. That's going to bring up 3rd and 1 as the Chargers get into Seahawk territory. We have to pick a Sunday night game for next week. Let's take a look at our options here. We'll go through them here in a second. 3rd and 1 from the 45 in the I formation. Garbers under center. Garbers hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore to the 43, a gain of 2. And that'll be a first down. All right, Miami at New England. Nah. Ravens Jets? No. Bears Redskins? Nah. Packers Bucks? Well, the Packers playing Sunday night this week. Falcons Saints? No. Steelers Colts? No. Eagles Cowboys? No. Bengals Texans? No. Vikings Lions? No. We may run out of options. Chiefs Denver? No. First and 10. Lattimore around the outside to the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard. Browns Raiders. The Browns are 5-2. They lead the AFC Central. The Raiders are 5-2. Raiders are actually 5-3. The Browns are 6-2. That could be the game right there. 2nd and 9 from the 42-yard line. Garbers fakes the handoff. Throws deep. Caught by Tate. And Deon Tate down to the 13-yard line. A gain of 29 yards for Deon Tate, the 8th-year receiver out of Vanderbilt. I guess our Sunday night game next week will be the Browns and the Raiders. Cardinals, Rams? No. Yep, it's going to be Cleveland and Oakland. That'll be the game we flex into Sunday night. First and 10 Chargers all the way down to the Seattle 13-yard line. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the half. 4 wide for the Chargers. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers draws back. Throws. And, that should have been picked. He totally missed the tight end, Jim Roush. The linebacker, Russell Smith. That would have been an easy pick, and he missed it. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Chargers. .355 left in the first half. Chargers at the Seahawk 13-yard line. Ethan Garbers, the quarterback, under center. 2nd and 10. Garbers hands off to Fields. And Marcus Fields, not much. A couple of yards, or a yard, down to the 11-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 9. Tackle made by Dylan Rossini in his 3rd year out of Michigan. 3rd and 9 for San Diego from the Seattle 11-yard line. 5 wide for the Chargers. Garbers in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Garbers back. Looking. Throws. Caught by... Who is that? Number 82. Ben Ruth in the back of the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. An 11-yard touchdown catch by the 3rd-year tight end, Ben Ruth, in the back of the end zone. And the Chargers go up 9-3. Nice drive. Now they're going to take a look at this again to see if he got both feet in. Initially, it looked like a good catch. That's a good catch. I say it's good. Somebody want to take care of that for me? Let's see what the official says.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
Ruling on the field stands. A good touchdown. Chargers lead it. Thank you, Evil Dead, for taking out the garbage. And now Tyler Hines for the extra point. Kick is up and good. Chargers lead at 10-3. 3:23 left in the first half. Live from Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Week 8 here at Jammin' Sports. Not anymore. We'll have a doubleheader for you tomorrow night. We'll wrap up Week 8 tomorrow night. We'll have the Vikings and the Packers at 8 o'clock Eastern. And that'll be followed by the Giants and the Jets. It'll be the Sunday night and Monday night games tomorrow night. And now the kickoff by Bill Stone. He does the kickoff duties from the 5-yard line. Nixon over the 20, 25, and Devin Nixon. A nice return out to the 39-yard line for Seattle. Trailing 10-3 with 3:18 left here in the second quarter. So Devin Wade will come back out to lead the offense. Chargers have done a good job keeping Terry Gilbert in check, the Seattle running back. Chargers rocking the old school unis. 1st and 10 from the 39. 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Wade to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert, not much. A yard out to the 40-yard line. Verlin Wells, the linebacker, on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 10. Now they say no gain. It'll be 2nd and 10. Wells in his 5th year out of Oklahoma State. 3 minutes left here in the first half. On 2nd and 10, Wade in the shotgun. Wade to Gilbert. And Gilbert gets taken down. He's going to lose that half a yard. It'll be 3rd and 10. Tackle made by Bobby Bolton, the 8th-year linebacker out of Memphis. 3rd and 10 for Seattle at their own 39. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning. 4 wide for the Seahawks. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade looking. Throws outside. Caught by Gibson. Picks up the first down. Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. 13 yards as they cross midfield to the Charger 48. 2:19 left to play here in the first half. That's Blake Gibson in his 6th year out of Rutgers. First and 10 from the Charger 48-yard line. Devin Wade, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Wade to Gilbert. And Gilbert makes his way to the 44, a gain of 4 yards. Tackle made by Rodney Lynch, the 10th-year linebacker out of Akron. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Chargers up 10-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Back here at Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California, on the campus of San Diego State University. 2nd and 6 for the Seahawks at the Charger 44-yard line. 2 minutes left in the first half. Chargers up 10-3. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Seattle comes out 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade throws downfield. Caught by Allen. Lawrence Allen out of the backfield. down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 23 yards. The backup running back in his third year out of Tennessee Tech. Lockett comes up and makes the tackle. Zach Lockett, the defensive back. First down, Seattle. Seahawks trying to tie this one up going into halftime. The safety, Ashley Morrison, also in on the tackle in his 7th year out of North Texas, the former Colt. First and 10 from the 21-yard line. 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Wade in the shotgun. Wade rolls out, going to take off. And Devin Wade out of bounds at the 12. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. He just took off around the left side, picked up 9 yards. That'll stop the clock with 1:21 left. Odell Briggs on the tackle, the linebacker. 2nd and 1 for Seattle at the Charger 12. 4 wide for Seattle. Wade in the shotgun. Wade, a draw play to Gilbert. And Gilbert gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Tackle made by the defensive tackle, Thomas Gore, in his 2nd year out of Georgia Tech. We're coming up on a minute left to play in the half. 3rd and 1, Seahawks at the Charger 12. Seattle comes out 4 wide. Wade in the gun. Wade draws back. Wade throws, caught by Walker. They pick up the first down. A 3-yard gain to the 9-yard line. And Seattle will take a timeout. They have 2 left. It'll be 1st and goal from the Charger 9. Unless this game goes to like triple overtime or something, I'll have a college football game for you after this. I believe the next game on the docket is Georgia Tech at Miami, an ACC contest. First and goal from the 9-yard line. Devin Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade throws outside to Gilbert. His momentum takes him out of bounds at the 10. It's going to be a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and goal back at the 10-yard line. The pass was thrown a bit wide, and that forced Gilbert out of bounds. He couldn't stop in time on the sideline. If you go down to my panels, I started my list of reasons as to why Madden 19 is better than 20 through 26. I'll add more as I go. Somebody jumped on 2nd and goal.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
It's going to be on the Chargers. Let's see who it is. John Keith, the defensive end, in his 5th year out of Colorado.
Still 2nd down.
That will move the ball half the distance to the goal line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 5-yard line. 40 seconds left in the half. Seattle still has 2 timeouts. Chargers up 10-3. Seattle trying to tie it up going into halftime. On 2nd and goal from the 5. 4 wide for the Seahawks. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade throws. Back of the end zone. Oh, it's dropped. Rupert Jones had it and dropped it in the back of the end zone. Incomplete. He doesn't drop many. And now it'll be 3rd and goal from the 5-yard line. Four wide for Seattle, 3 to the near side, 3rd and goal. Wade back to throw. Wade steps up. Wade rolls out. Wade's going to take off. And he rounds the corner and gets in for the touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run by Devin Wade. And the Seahawks have pulled to within 1. Some bad defense by the Chargers there. Got to keep the quarterback from getting outside like that. And now Cody Foster will come on for the extra point to tie this one up. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. We're tied at 10 with 29 seconds left here in the first half. As we mentioned before, looking ahead to week 9, the Chargers will be at Buffalo. In Seattle next week. Has a bye week next week. .29 seconds left here in the first half. Chargers with all 3 of their timeouts. There's the kickoff by Dakota Cochran. About 4 yards deep. Sanders will take a knee. Steve Sanders. And the Chargers will have it 1st and 10, their own 25. Ethan Garbers comes back out. His numbers on the half. We're tied at 10. And Seattle gets the second half kickoff. Just so you know. Well, I'm not going to say the first one. 1st and 10 from the 25 in the I formation. Garbers to Lattimore. And Lattimore pushes forward out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 7. And the Chargers take a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 3. 24 seconds left. Wes Cochran on the tackle. Like I said, I visited San Diego twice. It's a nice town. I like it. It's got a large military presence with the Navy and the Marines there. But that's cool. I like that. 2nd and 3 for the Chargers. At their own 32-yard line. Garbers in the shotgun. 4 wide. Garbers back. Garbers throws. Caught by Lattimore. Out to the 35-yard line, a gain of 3, and that'll be a first down. Chargers take a timeout. They have 1 left here in the half. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. They need about 30 to 35 yards to kick a field goal. They're going to have to throw it downfield here. Next week, 2 teams have byes. The Seahawks have a bye and the Panthers have a bye. That's in week 9. In week 10, 6 teams get a byes. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Garbers back. Garbers looking. Throws outside. Caught by Tate. And Deion Tate out to the 47. A gain of 12. And the Chargers take their final timeout with 13 seconds left. San Diego will have it at their own 47-yard line. First and 10. Well, they're not in field goal range. They'll probably... Well, they're not lining up for a Hail Mary yet either. Garbers in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Garbers draws back. Looks downfield. Throws deep down the middle. Caught by Tate. And Deion Tate, but they're going to run out of time. They have no timeouts. And they're going to go to halftime. Halftime score, Seahawks 10, Chargers 10. Here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. We go to the third quarter here in week number 8. The 3-4 Seahawks, the 3-4 Chargers were tied at 10. And Seattle will get the second half kickoff in a tie ball game. A chance for the Seahawks to get their first lead of the game if they can. It'll correct itself. There you go. It always does. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead, Waldo, and Viking Skywalker in the house here tonight. The second game of our doubleheader. The 49ers beat the Rams 14-9 in our first game. That's on YouTube now if you want to go check it out. Misty's here. There's the kickoff by Bill Stone. 2 yards deep. Walker brings it out. Colby Walker over the 20, 25. And Walker out to the 28-yard line, and that's where Seattle will have it. 1st and 10. I was thinking earlier today, several people we haven't seen in a while. We haven't seen Grando in forever. We haven't seen New England fan in forever. We haven't seen TMG in a while. Or CGM in a while. Where is everybody? 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. 4 wide for Seattle. Wade in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Wade to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert out to the 33. A gain of 5 yards. Make it a gain of 4. Be 2nd and 6. Tackle made by 92. Lawrence Watts, the third-year defensive tackle out of USC. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Seahawks at their own 33-yard line. They come out 4 wide. Wade under center. Wade, they pitch to Gilbert. And Gilbert picks up 2 out to the 35. It'll be 3rd and 3. Coming up to make the tackle, Cody Savage, the safety. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Seahawks at their own 35. Opening drive of the second half. 4 wide for Seattle. What happened to Evil Dead? Wade drops back. Throws. Caught by Gilbert. No, incomplete. That was broken up by Verlin Wells, the linebacker. Nice play by Wells. The Seahawks go 3 and out on the opening drive of the second half. And they'll have to punt. It'll be 4th and 3. Misty has said goodnight at 9:15 Central. Dakota Cochran gets the punt away. From the 17, Fields brings it back out to the 25-yard line. Marcus Fields on the return. Ethan Garbers will lead the Chargers back out onto the field. We're tied at 10 with 6:48 left to play here in the third quarter. See if the Chargers can retake the lead. Everybody in tight on 1st and 10. Garbers under center. Garbers draws back. He's got time. He throws outside to Ruth. The tight end, Ben Ruth, only picks up a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Third-year tight end out of Texas. We haven't seen Jim Roush, the other tight end, with a catch yet. The ageless wonder. On 2nd and 9 from the 26-yard line. Garbers under center. Garbers hands off to Lattimore, and Marcus Lattimore out to the Seahawks, or out to their own 36-yard line. A gain of 10. First down, San Diego. We watch the replay. Tackle was made by Wes Cochran, number 57, the linebacker. First and 10. Chargers at their own 36. Garbers under center. Hands off to Lattimore. And Lattimore out to the 41. A gain of 5. Make it a gain of 4. Be 2nd and 6. Wes Cochran again on the tackle. In his second year out of Cincinnati. Evil Dad's always around. 5:45 and counting here in the third. 2nd and 6 for the Chargers at their own 41. Garbers hands off to Lattimore again. And Marcus Lattimore out to the 48. A gain of 7. Another Charger first down. Another tackle by Wes Cochran for Seattle. Clock is moving. 5:17. We're tied at 10 here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Chargers. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers draws back. Throws. Dumps it off to Lattimore. And Lattimore out to the 49-yard line. A gain of just a yard. And Wes Cochran again on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Chargers at their own 49-yard line. Long Charger drive here, 2nd and 9. 4:45 and counting here in the third. 3 receivers off to the far side. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers hands off to Lattimore. They cross midfield, the 2-yard gain to the Seahawk 49-yard line. Once again, Wes Cochran on the tackle. Cochran's going to go into the defensive huddle and say, come on, guys. I can't make all the tackles. It'll be 3rd and 7 from the 49. Everybody in tight this time on 3rd down. Garbers in the shotgun. Back to throw. Throws near side. Is picked off by Leonard Smith for Seattle. And he's going to go in for the touchdown. A 51-yard pick six. Make it a 55-yard pick six. Leonard Smith, the 12th year safety out of Utah State. 55 yards on the interception return for touchdown. And Seattle takes the lead for the first time. The pass was not a good pass. It was way off target. And Smith was there. And he goes all the way. The veteran in his 12th year. And now Cody Foster will come on for the extra point as the Seahawks go up 16-10. As the Seattle defense comes up big. Foster for the extra point is up and good. Seattle leads it 17-10. 4:03 left to play here in the third quarter. Live from Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Week 8 here at Jammin' Sports. Seattle trying to get the season sweep on the Chargers. And now Dakota Cochran will kick off for Seattle. 4:03 left to play here in the third quarter as the Seahawks take the lead for the first time. Here's the kick. From the 4-yard line, Sanders over the 15, 20, 25. And Steve Sanders brings it out to the 29-yard line. That's where the Chargers will have it, 1st and 10. 3:59 left here in the third quarter. Plenty of time left for the Chargers. We still have a whole quarter and a half left to play here. Don't forget tomorrow night, doubleheader, 8 o'clock Eastern. We'll wrap up week 8 tomorrow night. It'll be the Vikings and the Packers. And then we'll have the Giants and the Jets after that. And then we'll be off Thursday and Friday. I have games on the radio Thursday and Friday. We'll probably get one game in late Saturday. and then back in on Sunday. 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Garbers under center. Garbers hands off to Fields up the middle. And Marcus Fields to the 34, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Somebody else finally made a tackle. Xavier Wright, the 12th-year linebacker out of Florida. Second and 5 for the Chargers. 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers to Lattimore. And Lattimore to the 36-yard line. A gain of 2. Tackle made by Morgan McCoy, the 9th-year defensive end out of San Jose State. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Chargers at their own 36. 3:10 and counting here in the third quarter. Chargers down by 7. 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers back. Throws. Caught by Jacoby George. Down to the 47-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, San Diego into Seattle territory. Leonard Smith on the tackle for the Seahawks. First down, Chargers, as they're looking to tie this one up. Two minutes, 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Chargers come out 4 wide. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers, play action, throws, incomplete. He was looking for Jacoby George. He overthrew him. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the Seahawk 47-yard line. 2:31 left here in the third quarter. Chargers come out 5 wide. Empty backfield for Garbers on 2nd and 10. Garbers drops back, throws near side, and it's knocked down. Nearly picked off again. Russell Smith knocks it down, the linebacker. It'll be 3rd and 10 from the 47-yard line. We do have a college football game coming up next. I'm going to verify on the schedule who's playing. It will be Georgia Tech at Miami. That's correct. All right. 3rd and 10 from the 47-yard line. Garbers drops back. Garbers looking. Throws deep. Caught by Sanders down to the 25-yard line. The rookie out of Florida, Steve Sanders. And that's good for 22 yards on a first down. Nick McCoy came up, made the tackle. The defensive back. Chargers tried to tie this one up. Coming up on 2 minutes left now in the third quarter. 1st and 10 Chargers at the Seahawk 25-yard line. San Diego in the offset eye. Sanders in motion. Garbers drops back, throws, dumps it off to Sanders. He can't hold on. Incomplete. As he took a shot from Lyndall Mills, the 2nd-year defensive tackle out of Virginia Tech. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25-yard line. Chargers come out, empty backfield. Well, actually, one back in the backfield. Garbers in the shotgun. Takes the snap. A draw play to Lattimore. And Marcus Lattimore down to the 19, a gain of 6. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Chargers. Gary Morgan on the tackle. He's the 4th-year safety out of Pittsburgh. 3rd and 4 for the Chargers now at the Seahawk 19-yard line. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers back. Garbers throws. Caught by Watkins inside the 10. And Watkins down to the 6-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. First down, San Diego. James Watkins on the catch. First and goal from the Seahawks 6. Tackle made by Gary Morgan and number 20, Darnell Hubert. Hubert in his second year out of Hawaii. First and goal from the 6-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Garber's in the shotgun. Garbers drops back. Garbers throws outside. Sanders can't make the catch. It was broken up by Devin Nixon, the 9th-year safety out of Maryland. It'll be second and goal from the 6. We're down to 43 seconds left here in the third quarter. Seattle up 17-10. On second and goal, Garber's in the gun. Fields in motion, empty backfield now. Garber's back. Throws to the end zone. It's tipped all around, incomplete. 2 Seahawks had a shot at it. Nixon had a shot. And trying to see who else. And Leonard Smith had a shot at it. They were looking for Deon Tate. Incomplete. It'll be third and goal from the 6-yard line. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Chargers come out 4 wide. Garber's under center. Garber's back. Throws back of the end zone. Incomplete. He overthrew his receiver. He was looking for Jacoby George at the goal line. It'll be fourth and goal. Do the Chargers go for it? Or do they kick the field goal? Tyler Hines will come on. This will be from 23 yards. The 5th-year kicker out of Syracuse. Snap, kick is up. And it's good. So the Seahawk lead is now 17-13 with 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. We're live from Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. Week 8 here at Jammin' Sports. You still have 34 seconds left here in the third quarter. Seahawks up by 4. The Chargers will kick off. Bill Stone will kick. He's the punter. He does the kickoff duties. And now the kickoff by Stone. Fielded at the 2-yard line by Colby Walker. Out over the 25. Out to the 26-yard line. And that's where the Seahawks will have it. First and 10. 30 seconds left to play here in the third as the Seahawk offense comes back out. This really is a nice stadium. Everyone's close to the action on this if you're the fans. If you look on the sideline, they're right there on the action. First and 10 Seahawks at their own 26. Wade under center. Wade fakes the handoff, steps up, rolls out, and Wade's going to take off. And Devin Wade out to the 35, a gain of 9. It'll bring up second and 1. Rodney Lynch, the linebacker, comes up and makes the tackle for the Chargers. We're down to 13 seconds left. That might have been the last play of the third quarter. Let's see if they get a playoff in time. They might. They might not. It'll be second and 1 from the 35-yard line. Seahawks come out in the I formation, but that's the end of the third quarter. Seattle up 17-13 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. We go to the fourth quarter. Seattle leads San Diego 17-13 as we start the fourth quarter. The Seahawks have the ball. 2nd and 1 at their own 35. Up by 4. They can make it a 2-possession game with a touchdown. Seattle trying to win both games against the Chargers this season. Wade in the shotgun, 2nd and 1. Wade to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert gets outside, picks up the first down, out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 8. I thought they had him hemmed in. It's actually a gain of 12. I'm sorry. First down, Seahawks. They had him hemmed in, but he broke loose around the outside for 12 yards and a first down. Poor tackling by the Chargers right there. Terry Gilbert's the type of back, you got to wrap him up. 1st and 10 from the 47 for Seattle. They come out 4 wide. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade throws deep, and it's incomplete. Odell Briggs, the linebacker, knocks the ball down. It was intended for Blake Gibson. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Seahawks at their own 47. We're in the fourth quarter. Seattle up by 4. Seahawks come out 3 to the near side. Wade under center. Wade to Gilbert around the outside, and Gilbert picks up 3 to the 50-yard line. Make it a 4-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 6. Bobby Bolton came up, made the tackle, the linebacker. And now the Seahawks face a 3rd and 6 from midfield. Seattle comes out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Wade in the shotgun. Wade draws back. Wade looking. Wade rolls out. And Wade's going to take off. And Devin Wade down to the 44-yard line. A gain of 6, but he's going to be just shy of the first down. It's not where you end up, it's where you start the slide. It's where they spot the ball. It'll be 4th and inches for Seattle. Let's see if they go for it, or if they go ahead and punt and try to pin the Chargers deep. .435 and counting. Seattle's going to try a 61-yard field goal. Cody Foster from 61 yards. The kick is up, and the kick is good. He nailed it from 61. Not quite a record. The record is 63, but he got it. Just cleared the crossbar, bounced over. Wow. And Seattle goes up by 7, 20-13. Cody Foster, a 61-yard field goal. Wow. And the Seahawks are up by 7 with 6:22 left. And now Dakota Cochran will kick off. There's the kick. A yard deep. Sanders brings it out over the 15-20. And Steve Sanders out to the 24-yard line. Hawks on fire. Did you see that 61-yard field goal a moment ago? It bounced over the crossbar. It was good. 1st and 10. Chargers now down by an even 7. They need a touchdown to tie it up. 6:19 left in regulation. Chargers will start their own 24-yard line. Seattle won their previous meeting 4 weeks ago, 13-10. 1st and 10. Garber's in the shotgun. Garbers throws outside to Lattimore, but the Seahawks are right there. Russell Smith on the tackle. It's going to be a loss of a yard. It'll be 2nd and 11 for San Diego. 6:05 left. Chargers only down by 7. It sucked. Everyone took the Chargers in this one, but the Seahawks are up by 7. There's still time for the Chargers to tie it up. Garber's in the shotgun, 2nd and 11. Garber's back. Garbers throws near side. Caught by Lattimore down the sideline. And Marcus Lattimore out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 16 yards in a San Diego first down. 5:35 and counting. It's setting itself up nicely for overtime. It might. We've only had 2 overtime games this season so far. Giants over the Eagles. That was back in week 5, I think. And then last night, the Raiders over the Broncos. We've only had 2 overtimes so far this season. 1st and 10. Chargers come out. Garber's in the shotgun. 5:20 left. Garbers takes the snap. Looks downfield. Throws to the near side. Caught by Lattimore. Out of bounds at the 43. A gain of 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6. That'll stop the clock for the moment with 5:14 left. Chargers now from their own 43-yard line. On 2nd and 6, 4 wide. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's back. Throws, caught by Tate. And Deon Tate to the 47. A gain of 4. That's going to bring up, make it a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 1. Under 5 minutes to play. Deon Tate in his 8th year out of Vanderbilt. Big 3rd down for the Chargers right here. 3rd and 1 from the Seattle 47-yard line. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's hands off to Fields. He gets the first down. Marcus Fields, 3 yards, out to the 50-yard line. 4.5 minutes left. Dylan Rossini on the tackle. He'll keep the San Diego drive alive. They'll have it 1st and 10 from midfield. 4:23 and counting. Seattle up by 7, 20-13. Chargers come out. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's drops back. Throws down the middle. Caught by Ruth, the tight end, Ben Ruth. All the way down to the 23. A 27-yard gain for the big tight end in his 3rd year out of Texas. First down, Chargers at the Seahawk 23. Gary Morgan, the defensive back, on the tackle for the Seahawks. Big gain, and the Chargers are on the move. Clock continues to move. Down to 3:50. 1st and 10 Chargers from the Seahawk 23. 3 receivers to the near side. Garber's in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Throws. And it's nearly picked off. Oh my goodness. Wes Cochran, the linebacker, nearly picked it off. It bounced off him. Incomplete. That was a bad throw by Garber's. They're fortunate he didn't pick it off. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 23-yard line. 3:38 left in regulation. Chargers trying to tie it up. They come out 5 wide. Empty backfield. Garber's in the shotgun. Garber's back. Throws. Gets it out to Ruth. Turns upfield. Inside the 10. Down to the 8-yard line. A 15-yard gain by Ben Ruth to the 8-yard line. 1st and goal. San Diego at the Seattle 8-yard line. This one could indeed go to overtime. You never know. Tackle made by Darnell Hubert, the defensive back. It'll be 1st and goal, Chargers. Clock is moving, 3:17 and counting. From the Seahawk 8-yard line, 5 receivers wide, empty backfield. Garbers in the shotgun. Garbers back. Garbers steps up, and he gets taken down at the 11. A 3-yard sack. Sack was made by Brandon Myers, the rookie out of Penn State. Defensive tackle. It'll be 2nd and goal back at the 11-yard line. As we watch the replay again. .250 and counting. 2nd and goal from the 11. Chargers down by 7, trying to tie this one up. They come out in the I formation. Garbers under center. Garbers to Lattimore around the outside. And Marcus Lattimore down to the 7, a 4-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 7-yard line. Tackle made by Nick McCoy, who comes around the outside. 3rd and goal. Davis has joined us. Welcome in, Davis. The 49ers beat the Rams in the game before this, 14-9. A low-scoring defensive game. And in the 4th quarter here, the Chargers are trailing Seattle 20-13. 2:20 left. 3rd and goal for the Chargers at the Seahawks 7. 4 wide for San Diego. Garbers under center. Huge 3rd down. Garbers back. Garbers throws, caught by Tate. Touchdown, San Diego. A 7-yard touchdown catch by Deon Tate. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this one up. Evil Dead likes that. He took the Chargers. Tyler Hines for the extra point. Kick is up. And it's good. We're tied at 20 with 2:05 left. Now the Chargers may have left too much time. All the Seahawks need is a field goal. Seattle still has all 3 of their timeouts and the 2-minute warning, which will come into play here after the kickoff, I'm sure. Bill Stone will kick off for San Diego. We're tied at 20 with 2:05 left. And now the kickoff by Stone. From the 3-yard line, Kobe Walker over the 20, 25, and Walker out to the 28. We hit the 2-minute warning. We're tied at 20 here at Jammin' Sports. Back here at Snapdragon Stadium, San Diego, California. We go to the final 2 minutes of this one. We're tied at 20. The 3-4 Seahawks, the 3-4 Chargers. Seattle has it 1st and 10 from their own 28. The Seahawks need about 45 yards to get into field goal range. Devin Wade, the quarterback, in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Wade draws back. Wade throws deep. Caught by Kobe Walker. Gets away and then gets taken down at the Charger 35-yard line. "47 yards to Kobe Walker into Charger territory. Big gain for the Seahawks. The 5th-year receiver out of Boise State. And the Seahawks are pretty much in field goal range. Cody Foster nailed one from 61 yards earlier in this game. It'd be a 52-yard field goal from here. 1:35 and counting. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Wade in the shotgun, 1st and 10 from the Charger 35. Wade to Gilbert. They're keeping it on the ground. Gilbert down to the 32, a gain of 3. Chargers take a timeout. They have 2 left. Now it's a 49-yard field goal. A 3-yard gain to be 2nd and 7. 1:22 left. In case you don't know, my divisions are different. Seattle this season is back in the AFC West. I had to put them there to even things out. Instead of in the NFC West, they're in the AFC West like they used to be. That's why I have them in the silver helmets this season. In the I formation, 2nd and 7 from the 32-yard line. Wade under center. Wade to Gilbert. Gets outside, and Gilbert turns inside down to the 24-yard line. A gain of 8, and that's a 1st down. The Chargers take a timeout. Now the Seahawks are in a good situation here. They can force the Chargers into taking their final timeout, and then they can tick the clock down at their leisure and kick a field goal. And the Chargers can't do anything about it. Chargers only have 1 timeout left. San Diego desperately needs a field goal. On 1st and 10, the Chargers need a turnover is what they need. Wade in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Wade to Gilbert. And inside the 20, Gilbert, another 1st down to the 10-yard line, a gain of 14 yards. Chargers take their final timeout. Now the Seahawks can just keep it on the ground, run the clock all the way down, and kick a game-winning field goal, and the Chargers can't do anything about it. Unless they let them score on purpose to save time on the clock and then try to tie it up again. It's what Evil Dead's referring to. It's a sound strategy. Let them score. That way you keep time on the clock and try to tie it up again. Seahawks come out in the I formation. Wade under center. Wade to Gilbert. And Gilbert down to the 7, a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and goal. Odell Briggs on the tackle. Under a minute to play. Seattle will let the clock run down as far as they can. It'd be a 24-yard field goal from here. Wade in the gun, 2nd and goal. Wade to Gilbert. Back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Odell Briggs on the tackle, along with Rodney Lynch. 3rd and goal from the 7. And Seattle actually takes a timeout. I don't know why, with 31 seconds left. But they do. I would have let it run all the way down till about 3 seconds and then take the timeout. Odd that they took it there, especially in a tie ball game. Now watch this backfire and watch the Seahawks turn it over or something. Sometimes you can outsmart yourself. Don't overthink things. 3rd and goal. Wade in the shotgun from the Chargers 7. Wade to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert to the 2-yard line, a gain of 5. And now the Seahawks will just wind it down, and they'll kick a 19-yard field goal and win the game. Well, the Chargers were game, but it looks like Seattle is going to get the season sweep over San Diego here, winning both division games. And this will be Cody Foster from 19 yards for the win. The kick is up, and it's good. And the Seahawks win it. Your final score, Seattle 23, San Diego 20. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. College football up next. We'll see you then.